Hey guys, last but not least, recipe number 5 in our June freezer meal workshop is the double onion burger. So I saved kind of the messiest for last, and one of the ones, again, you heard me earlier, I'm not a raw meat person. Usually my hubby is the one that makes the burgers and get those together, but he is not here with me at the moment, so I'm going to get my hands dirty as well. The first thing that we're going to do is get a quart-size baggie and your 2 onions that you bought, because this is what makes it the double onion burger. So we're going to slice these onions up, and we're going to use Pampered Chef's Simple Slicer to make sliced onions like you would for a sandwich. We have 3 different blade settings on our Simple Slicer, 1, 2, and 3. 1 is the thinnest. Excuse me. 1 will get you like paper thin. And we had this in our catalog when we had a potato chip maker. So that's what I'm talking about. That thin, that your potatoes would be super thin, that you could cook them up and make potato chips. But we're going to use it on the thicker setting, which is number 3. It's a great size for your sandwiches or, your burgers or whatever. Please make sure you use the guard on this one as well, or you will slice off your fingers. Lift up. It's really simple. That's why it's called the Simple Slicer. Add your onions to the prongs. Okay. And then we are just going to slice up and down. So you can see I have my hand there till I'm flush with the side. And now I put my hand at the top, and I'm not sure if you can see what's coming. A little bit of pressure, and take a look at all those beautiful slices. So just slice your onions beautifully. If you want to make onion rings or whatever, that might work out really nice for you too. So let me get the second one. That last one didn't want to finish through here. Let me get the second one. And again, make sure the guard is on. Uh-oh, starting to get the smell. Tears are starting to come. And then again, just watch. Hold it there, like in a V. And then when you get flush, go up to the top. I'm sorry, my eyes are closed. You can even slice with your eyes closed without a problem. And there you have it. Really works well for potatoes too. If you want to do some scalloped potatoes, works great. I'm going to get rid of my Simple Slicer to get rid of those. Woo! So one great thing I love about onions, isn't it? Sometimes, they're a little strong. Okay, I didn't have a quart-size baggie, and we are actually making these burgers tonight, so I'm not worried about freezing them and stuffing them. So I am just going to, again, bend my flexible cutting mat and just tilt, and boom, the onions are in there. Let me get rid of this cutting mat. Oh my goodness, the tears, the tears, the tears, the tears. So let me get another cutting mat over here. All right, it tells us to add some of our garlic infused canola oil. And I've got to read, it's hard to read with crying eyes, 1 tablespoon of our garlic infused canola oil. So I'm going to use our Easy Read measuring cup for that. Oh my goodness, those are strong onions. Holy schmoly. Woo! All right. So let me knead these. Let me go get a tissue and dry my eyes. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and knead those onions together. Give yourself a quick break so that your eyes can see again. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you get a good cry when you don't want a good cry, right? Woo! You can see the tears still strolling down my cheeks. Yeah. Those were some good ones. Okay. If you have a tip on how to keep your eyes from tearing up, please share that with me. So Lori can do that next time. Oh my goodness. So just mix that up a little bit. And if you are freezing your burgers tonight, you would just double bag these with your burgers. Like I said, we're cooking ours, so I'm not gonna freeze my burgers tonight. All right, okay, so let's move on. Dry the eyes a little bit. And let's get ready to do our burgers. And it says to use a mixing bowl. So I just have our mixing bowl here. The first thing that we want to do is tear 3 slices of our white bread. Mine wasn't too firm, but we want to tear them into small pieces. Some people like to grate them. I'm not sure. I'm just going to do what the directions tell us, and we'll see how things go. So just tear these up into small pieces. I put 2 in my hand at one time. Now, I will not be enjoying a double onion burger. I'll just be enjoying an onion burger. I'm not a person who likes onions on top of their burger. So mine's just going to be a single onion burger, and that's using our 3 onion rub. So whatever your heart's desire, it tells us to kind of stir fry, kind of like fry up those onions so that you can add them to your burger. My daughter loves these with onion buns. You can buy onion flavored buns, so it kind of makes another great flavor of onion in there for you, not too strong. Okay, I'm still feeling the residual effects of those onions. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to get weepy-eyed on the video. And I just feel like my face is all red and oh my goodness. All right, so let's tear up 1 more piece of bread into small pieces. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of milk and 3 tablespoons of our 3 onion rub. And we're going to mix that until it forms a nice paste, okay? And I think I need to grab 1 more of our mix and scrapers here in just a minute so I can mix that up. I'm not going to use my hands yet. That will come in just a minute. But let's go ahead and finish tearing apart the bread that we need. It's going to help bind up that burger. And let's go ahead and put in our 1/2 cup of milk and our 3 tablespoons of our 3 onion mix. All right, there is 1, 2. You might not have too much 3 onion rub left since we used it in one of our other recipes, but there is enough in there to go ahead and give it a try on your popcorn like I suggested earlier. All right, let me grab a mix and chop here mix and scraper here real quick. I'm not in my kitchen, I'm in my mother's kitchen, so I'm gonna borrow hers, and she has a nice color mix and scraper that was out in our catalog, oh my goodness, maybe 5-10 years ago, don't know. All right, so they said to mix this up until it forms a nice little paste. So we're going to keep mixing that up until we get a nice paste in there. Okay, and to that, it says wearing gloves. Guess what? It said I don't have gloves. If you bought your gloves, get your gloves out. And I'm going to get messy with my fingers here in just a little bit. Again, I'm going to have to show my husband this video so he believes that I did that. Or perhaps I shouldn't show him the video and just let him keep thinking that he needs to do the burger patties for us all the time, right? All right, so it says to add the ground beef. All right, so we are not actually going to use that bag. You're going to use 2 new fresh bags. So we're actually going to go ahead and mix lightly but thoroughly, okay? So I'm going to get my hands in here and mix it. How you doing, guys? I have a little bit more than 2 pounds in here. When I went and bought it at the store, I bought 2 containers. Each one was a little bit over 1 pound. We don't have a meat market that I can just walk up and ask for 2 pounds. Had to buy what was already pre-packaged. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, right? Okay, lightly but thoroughly. I don't know what they mean by lightly, but I think we're getting pretty thorough in there. All right, looking pretty good. Let me mix up that bread in there. Okay, very interesting feeling. How about it? Did you guys make meatloaf? Get your hands all messy in meatloaf? Kind of like the same thing, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, it says to divide it into 8 portions because you're going to get 8 burgers. They're actually going to be a little bit more than quarter-pound burgers because we added stuff to it. But if you have a scale, you might want to go a little bit over the quarter. If you want to keep it a quarter, then you're probably going to get 9 burgers. That's going to be my guess because that's what my hubby and I did last month when we did the Chipotle burgers. And if you were with us, I hope you enjoyed those Chipotle burgers. Okay, so what I'm going to use is Pampered Chef's large scoop. And they tell you about 2 large scoops is going to be a good size for burgers. I have some wax paper down here to help us out. So divide it up into your 8 portions. I'll see what this does for me with our scoop and see how accurate that is. And I'm going to use whatever you want to use, whatever you have at home to make your burgers. Great. I have Pampered Chef's burger and slider press that I'm going to show you how to use. We are not making sliders. Of course, if you want to, you could. We are actually doing burger patties. So we're going to take the slider section out. And I'm probably going to add a little bit more to each one of these. I've got 6 already. There's 7. Got 2 sizes, 2 scoops. And here's my 8th burger. And I'm not gonna, you guys don't have to watch me while I do all of these. I will show you how to do 1 burger and then I will turn off the video. You guys can enjoy getting the rest of, I think I am gonna go ahead and do 9. And then add a little bit more to each one to even it out just a little bit. I still got some mixture in here. So it makes each one about the same size, which is nice. So cooking times should be pretty similar as well. All right, let me add just a little bit more. Okay, so let's give it a try. So basically, form your burger into a ball. This is our burger and slider press. This is the part that makes sliders, okay? And then you would put that in and you would press your sliders. They're taking the slider divider out. We're going to put our burger right in the middle and we're going to press until it gets to the end, okay? And then we're gonna lift up and there's silicone down here, so you just pop it out. Let me just show you real quick onto here. You can just pop your burger out like that. Doesn't that look beautiful? And guys, there's a nice little indent. Pampered Chef has that. Obviously, you've heard that. That if you are making burgers, you want to have an indent or an impression on the middle so that it doesn't shrink up when you cook it, okay? So Pampered Chef has that already built in. Let me show you again real quick. Just push down, lift up, and pop out. That easy, okay? Burger and slider press, if you don't have it, give us a call, contact us. We can get it for you so you can cook your burgers super quick and easy over the summer, okay? So again, you guys don't need to watch me do the rest of these. This is the messiest part. So in under 15 minutes, I was able to show you how to do your last freezer meal. I think if we're adding up the time, it might be about 45, 50 minutes to make these 5 freezer meals all together. So I hope you have enjoyed the time. I hope you guys watch the video so you can get a little bit of information. And if you have any questions, please reach out to the consultant who invited you here and they would be happy to answer the questions for you. Be on the lookout for their message. If I'm not sure if we're doing a July one yet. I know people get busy in the summer months, so we might skip a month, might skip July and get us ready in August so that we're ready for school. Again, you know, get those freezer meals in the freezer so that you're ready when school starts and fall season. Okay, but thank you guys for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care and God bless.